Hey guys, welcome back to Small Trees. I know it's been a while. I've been busy with with life like everybody else, I imagine. But I've been wanting to make a video for a while, but I wasn't sure what, because it's kind of fall. You know, not a whole lot going on right now in terms of what I can do in the garden, digging things I normally show. A lot of people have been asking about the diffusion project, which is right over here behind me. And as you can see, it's still very leafed out. Once it cools off a little more and the leaves fall, I will make a video where we can see it. Right now it's just so bushy you can't really tell. So I haven't really been able to think of anything, but some people over at a Hope Garden contacted me a few weeks ago, and they wanted to send me something that I thought was pretty cool. And I'm going to show you guys today what it is. So this is a 12 pod hydroponic garden. This is for something indoors. They market it for growth of indoor plants, herbs, flowers, things like that. I'm going to use it for that. I'm also going to try to use it for rooting my cuttings and stuff, and we're going to see how that works compared to how I normally do it. And I'll make some videos on that. But for today, I was just going to show you kind of how this works and set it up. This was just going to be part of something else, but it's actually really cool. So I thought I'd show you, and you guys may actually enjoy it. Of course, they gave me a link. I'll put it in the description, and you can use the code SMALLTREES to get 30% off, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to show you how it sets up, and then once we get closer to spring, I'm going to do some cutting, some seeds and things like that. We're going to see how well it works. Let me get it set up and I'm going to show you kind of how it works. Okay, so I filmed this once and I did not plug the microphone in, so it's probably a good thing because I learned a few things when I was putting it together. So to start off, you've got really three main parts. I'm just going to sit down here. You've got the basin with the cute little bow tie. You've got the lights, which connects back here. This slides up, if I can go without knocking it over, and just kind of sits down in a groove in here. It connects to the little water pump down in the water, and then you got to plug in to your power source. Then the only other part is the tray, which I've set over here. I learned the first time you do need to have the light in place before you put the tray in, because there's a groove that the tray has to sit in. So I'm going to put that in, and I'll show you how the pods work. I did make a run to the store to see if I could get any seeds, and the short answer is no, they were all out of season. But I got creative. I've got some wildflower seeds in part of this, and I have some dill seed out of the herb rack, and we're going to see if that will grow. Be interesting to see. So this is the tray with the pods installed, and this just slides into this little groove right here. And it's kind of hard to do it with the pods in there, but a little closer. So I've got the tray installed, and I'm going to show you the parts of each of these little pods. The tray has a little water spout here, which is where you would add your water. You're supposed to add 4 liters to the basin, and you can just swing it back closed when you're done. Each pod, I'm going to start with one of these open ones. It comes with a couple things. It comes with this little sponge, which says it's supposed to be single use. I'm assuming because the roots should grow through it. Anyway, this sponge is soaked in water for just a minute, and then it fits down into this pod. The pod then goes down, and the bottom of it rests in the water in the basin, which I'll show you in a minute. They gave us these stickers to go over the top, and this is just to kind of keep the humidity locked in there. As you can see, I kind of alternated with and without just to see what kind of difference it would make. In these, I've put some dill seed, and we'll see if it grows. If not, it's no knock to this. I did just grab it out of my spice rack. But I looked online and it said that those would grow, so we will see. Then of course you have little signs with stickers if you want to name and date them. And then last but not least, we've got these little cups, and these sit over the top of each of the pods. And these will also trap humidity and warmth in there and really help them when they germinate. So I'm going to stick those back on there. As you can see, we've got it filled up just about where it should be. Actually, that looks almost perfect. Anyway, the pods, you see the sponge kind of sits down in the water, and that will just keep it obviously with a moisture source while it grows. The little pump will circulate this water, which I'll show you in a minute. The power for it is up on top of this light, and it's got really two settings. Let me plug that in and I'll show you. By default, when you turn the power on, the pump is also going to come on. You can turn it on and off here. As you can see, the lights are on. These are both like blue. And when it's on, it's very quiet. You really can't hear it. I know you can see me, but you can see the water just being agitated a little bit, and that will just keep it oxygenated. So the settings on the top here are for germination and growth, and then if it's flowering or fruiting, it would change to this. And I'll show you the difference in a sec. The timer here, that's just the amount of time on and off. So 16 hours would be 16 on with a light and then 8 off. So the lights, if I can show you, these are what the germination and grow lights look like. And then if we change it, say we've sprouted and we're growing, we change it to the fruiting or flowering setting, and the lights are slightly different. Now, they recommend 4 inches of space between the top of the plant and this. Since I'm a man, I'm gonna say that's about 4 inches, and we're gonna leave it, but it's adjustable in the back. The base of this, you just pull up and down. One thing I did forget to mention, whenever the seeds have actually sprouted, once they started sprouting, they included some fertilizer, which is like a solid pellet type fertilizer. There's 2 types, A and B, and you just add water to these, and then you measure out a very small amount. It's like a teaspoonful from the cap here, and just add it to the water. And you have to keep an eye on the water, make sure that nothing grows in it that shouldn't be. If it gets moldy or anything, we need to replace it. We will see how that works over the next couple weeks. This is going to be sitting kind of in my kitchen. It's very pretty, and the light, it's a little bright inside, but it really does mimic daylight well. So in the evenings, it's not overpowering or anything like that. So I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Hopefully it started to cool off here, and as soon as the leaves drop, I can show you updates on a lot of the trees out there. Right now, it's either like the fusion tree, they're too twisted, too bushy, or if the other ones, it's a mess trying to get in there. So hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks, we will have leaves falling off, and I can show you all the stuff that I've worked on this year. And then before too long, it'll be time to dig everything, which I'm excited for. Also, something I haven't mentioned is I'm planning on starting to grow my own seedlings, and I bought a lot, and if it goes well, next year I'll start offering seedlings for sale. If anybody's interested, I'm going to try to sell them super cheap so everybody can get them. Once that's kind of started happening, I will be sure to let everybody know. Once again, I know this is kind of a sponsored video. I want to thank these guys for sending it to me, though. It's nice. It's really neat, and I'm not just saying that. I think it's pretty cool. My wife's kind of excited about it too. So let me know what you think about it, and I'll let you know once we've got some seeds in here that have sprouted. And I think that's it for today. Until next time.